Hello, this is a video for M.E.R.C.S, second edition, and this video, one or two of you have actually been looking forward to the G.C.C. I've noticed one or two comments saying, we want the G.C.C, we want them, and I can hear from sniggering from your computer where you think people actually watch these videos. They do. I've got one or two people that like them. They do. Even though they're not that professional. But anyway, coming on to firstly the corporate traits. So above the law, the G.C.C prevent the following personal abilities: bounty, civilian, leadership and martyr. All are good personal abilities and really powerful to shut down. A bit situational because not all megacons all have these abilities, and your opponent might not be running these abilities at all times, but when they are in effect, they're a pretty good thing to shut down. So yeah, judgment once per match at any time. The G.C.C may select a single M.E.R.C. opponent and prevent him from activating that round. Again, situational, but you have an option if someone's on Overwatch pressing, or I don't know, gonna fire a nuke, you can go, no, not today, and shut them down and shoot them to bits in the process. All good. All good. So, firstly is the Tribunal. Initiative mod 5-1, reaction of 4, courage of 3, movement of 1, blood of 3, armor of 3, arm failure of 5, interact of 9. So, he's got an EMP hammer, which is base range because it's a melee weapon. 1 attack, strength 2, break, melee. Melee 2, just +2 to your dice roll. Break is, if this attack is successful, the target's armor is broken, the target's arm value is permanently reduced by 1 once, even if the armor is repaired. So yeah, if you break someone's arm with this M.E.R.C, and their arm's 3, it gets reduced to 2, even if they fix it, and when they do fix it, use the hammer again, it goes down to 1. That's how I'm reading it, but that's just me. You might be reading it a bit different. Comment below. So shield, cover. Cover, this M.E.R.C is considered to be in weak cover and cannot be flanked, which is all good. Personal abilities, eyes behind. Attacking this M.E.R.C from the rear arc provides the flank bonus only, which, as you read the cover, cannot be flanked. So yeah, you don't get bonuses, you don't get increased attack strength, you get nothing new. It's just, it is what it is. Dan Brown. Nope. Don't care. Anyway, inspiring, all of the members within one card length, include this M.E.R.C, may re-roll one attack D10. Which is all good, nothing wrong with that. It's only got 1 movement, so unless you're going to let them do all the models do their own thing, they're going to be slowed down by this guy, but it's all about the melee is a proper tank. He is a real tank. The main thing that's slowing him down is got no ranged weapon, but hey. So next we have the demo. Initiative mod 5-0, reaction of 5, courage of 6, movement of 2, blood of 3, armor of 2, arm failure of 6, interact of 5. So we've got a semi-auto. 2 attacks, needing 6s, strength of 2, short, medium, long range, can't shoot at base range. Attack and move with a semi-auto is -1 movement and +2 FN, so if he wants to move and shoot with his weapon, he'd only be able to move 1 and he'd need 8s to do it. So we've got 3 frag grenades. 1 attack, strength 3, thrown 2 template, that's why it's base, short, medium range. And the template, as is custom for all frag grenades, is pretty big. Yeah. So personal abilities, unnoticed. This M.E.R.C. does not activate suppression or overwatch if it begins his activation out of line of sight. Excuse me. Throat's really dry. So you could snap round the corner, throw a grenade if you want, or I don't know, move out, shoot his weapon, then snap back in the corner, something like that. So second ability, she'll hold together. This M.E.R.C. may re-roll arm failure checks once per time. So once per turn he can re-roll. Well, sorry. Once every time he has to, he can re-roll a failed armor failure check, which is pretty nice. Only needs 6s, which, you know, nothing to be sniffed at. Coming on to the Recorder, an interesting model. Initiative modifier of 2, reaction of 5, courage of 8, movement 3, blood of 3, armor of 1, arm failure of 4, interact of 4. Got pistol, which is basic short range, pistol. 1 attack, needing 4, strength 1, aim, which if you aim, you declare you aim with the weapon for that activation, and then the turn after, and only on that turn after, it's -2 to hit. So with the pistol, you should need 2s, and then every turn after that, unless you aim, you need 4s again. We've also got a camera drone, which is reaction 5, you have to roll initiative like normal. Reaction 5, movement 1, wish it was movement 2, but hey ho. Blood of 2, armor of 1, arm failure of 6. So yeah, you can have him the camera drone stranded in no man's land, just being a little robot thing. Line of sight, explosive traps 1. Line of sight, targets in line of sight of this drone can be seen by G.C.C. That pretty much just means people can throw grenades around corners if they've got line of sight with the camera drone. Trap 1, team members in short range decrease their trap roll on the trap card by 1. I'm assuming they means on the trap table by 1, which ain't bad. Within 1 card length of the camera drone. An explosive, when this figure is killed, roll an arm failure check. If the result is a failure, each M.E.R.C. in short range suffer 1 blood. Really should have been in interact, but hey ho. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, if it's a failure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 50% of time, I'd use that to run forward and blow enemies up. That's just me. So personal abilities, lucky. This M.E.R.C. may negate 1 attack success against himself per match. Once per game, he can ignore a hit. Contortionist, this M.E.R.C. may move through all the models as long as he doesn't end his turn in their inhabited space. It just means he can move through people as long as he doesn't stand on top of them. An interesting figure no doubt, has some interesting capabilities. Pretty weak armour and pretty short range, however, and you have to place the drone as an action. Coming on to the Breacher, initiative modifier of 1, reaction of 5, courage of 4, movement of 2, blood of 3, armour of 3, arm failure of 5, interact of 6. So we've got carbine, which is base, short, medium range, so 2 card lengths. 2 attacks, needing 5, strength 2, attack and move, which for carbines is just +2 FN, so needing 7s if you move and shoot. They've got 2 breach, which is kind of like that drill thing stuck onto the end of the carbine. Breach, act 2, and it's base, because you're basically drilling into a wall. Breach, consumable. This M.E.R.C. places a breach token over cover in base range of this M.E.R.C. The token's a bit bigger than that, which isn't very big. If the breach token meets or exceeds the cover width, it is a success. Chances are you will. Act 2, if the breach action is successful, this M.E.R.C. gains an additional activation in Initiative 2. Ignore the effects of this if the M.E.R.C.'s first activation was on a 2 or a 1. Which is pretty good. Just effectively means you can move around the corner and shoot things. Dan Brown. Don't get it whatsoever. Doorman. All the members' personal abilities are... all of the members of this M.E.R.C. team in short range may increase or decrease their initiative by 1 when this M.E.R.C. uses breach. Most breaches have got this. Not all, but most have. Last rights, if attacking the target with 1 blood, I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted by crap telly, and I'm sorry, it is. If attacking a target with 1 blood, all attacks from this M.E.R.C. is increased by 2. So, yeah, you can have a carbine with needing 4 attacks, needing 5s. You can really gun someone down with that. So yeah, you can use the breach as your own personal short range hitman, which is all pretty good. Next we have the Chief. Initiative modifier of 1, reaction of 6, courage of 3, movement of 3, blood of 3, armor of 1, armor failure of 4, intellect of 5. So machine pistol, well it's 2 machine pistols, one there, one there. 2 attacks needing 5, strength 1, base and short range. Attack and move, which is -1 MP, plus 1 FM. Sweep, template, and the template is like that. If you sweep, you don't have to, but if you do, it just means like that. There's also got a med kit, which I've got 1 of them. Base range, attack and move, act and move, sorry, repair. Act and move means you can move and use a repair kit. Repair kit, or vice versa. And repair means you automatically repair someone's broken armour. So personal abilities, heroic. This M.E.R.C. increases all his dice rolls by 1 on medium and long range from his team members, so if he's away from friendlies, it gets bonuses. You want some? This M.E.R.C. gains an additional activation immediately if he kills an enemy M.E.R.C. This new activation has 1 movement point only. It's possible to do that, considering you get quite a few attacks if you sweep. But it's only strength 1, so... Then again, he's got 3 movement points, so he can shoot around the back of people pretty easily, or the side. So you do have options. Yeah. So next we have the Judge, and I bet you knew I'd say that. Yeah, I'm sorry. Initiative mod 5 2, reaction of 7, courage of 2, movement of 2, blood of 3, armor of 2, armor failure of 5, intellect of 3. So we've got machine pistol, which pretty much is the same as the Chief's machine pistol, except it's got overpower, which if this M.E.R.C.'s ranged attack is successful, he may immediately perform a melee attack on 1 target in base range. Come on to the sword, which base range melee weapon. 1 attack, strength 1, melee 1. I wish it was strength 2, but there you go. It's a big knife. Melee 1 just increases the dice roll by 1, which is all good. Attack and move, yeah, same as the Chief's machine pistol. Personal abilities, counter strike. This M.E.R.C. gains 1 immediate melee attack if hit in melee combat. It's all good. Hard-hearted. If attacking the target within no cover, this M.E.R.C. gains 1 additional attack d10. So you've got 3 attacks with his machine pistol. So chances are you'll hit with this, and then you can use the sword. Yeah. I don't believe you can do a melee attack per D10 that hits with this machine pistol. Again, that's just me, but some people will probably say different. The heavy. Initiative mod 5-2, reaction of 3, courage of 3, movement of 1, 3 blood, 3 armour, arm failure of 6, of 8. So we've got a full auto, short, medium, long range, can't shoot at base, 3 attacks needing 8, strength 3, set and rip, template. Set and rip means you can, but you don't have to, stand still or set. Every turn after, it decreases the FN by 1. However, if you set, you cannot move, you cannot turn 90, you cannot snap to cover, and if you're forced to move by things like the pulse rifle from ISS, you'll have to reset again. And the template, yeah, you can split the attacks like that. So 2 attacks go that way and hit F1, and two attacks go that way and hit F1, or you can combine them in one template and will hit 4 people, and will hit people with 3 attacks. I can see why it's not 4. It's kind of like a slower, more durable version of the Kenvar Heavy, because he kind of does the same thing, but with 1 extra shot, but his armor's 1 lower. So there you go. So back off with the personal abilities. This M.E.R.C. may move 1 movement point immediately when hit by a melee or ranged attack from melee range. It doesn't say it has to penetrate the armour, so even if it's just a strength 1 attack, you can move back, get yourself in a better position. Bearing in mind, this does unset you. Hair trigger. After taking 2 or more blood around, if this M.E.R.C. survives, he gains 1 attack immediately. That's alright. 1 strength 3 attack. It's pretty good. So next we have the sniper. So initiative mod 5-0, reaction of 7, courage of 3, movement of 2, blood of 3, armour of 2, arm failure of 2, interact of 5. So I've got a single shot, which is medium and long range, because it's a sniper rifle, that's why it can't shoot that close. Any closer, should I say. 1 attack, needing 4, strength 2, load, aim, precision. Load means after you've fired, you can't fire the turn after, so it's every 2 turns you can fire with the rifle. Aim means if, well, same as the recorder's pistol. Penetrate 1, it increases the arm failure, well, or decreases the arm failure roll of the target if you hit them with this weapon. Pistol, same as the recorder's pistol, nothing different. Personal abilities, vital systems. When this M.E.R.C. attacks, his successful attacks decrease the target's arm failure roll by 2. So if you combine that, if you use the single shot weapon, it decreases the arm failure roll by 3, or 2 if you use the pistol. Motivated. This M.E.R.C. may snap to cover twice per activation. For a sniper, that's pretty good. You can snap around the corner, shoot, snap back around again. The booster is pretty good. So next we have, the sniper is pretty good. Now we come on to the booster. Initiative mod 5-0, reaction of 7, courage of 3, movement of 2, blood of 3, armor of 2, arm failure of 2, interact of 5. Kit semi-auto, same as semi-auto. Is anyone else? Yeah, same as any other semi-auto. Nothing different there. Enhancers 4. Base range, booster 2, adrenaline 2. Booster 2 just means it lasts for 2 turns. Adrenaline 2, if this M.E.R.C. is under the effects of adrenaline 2, this M.E.R.C. has his courage roll increased by 1, reaction increased by 2, and increase the attack roll by 2. So effectively it's -2 offense, so if the booster, for example, is under the effects of adrenaline, he needs 4s rather than 6s, or 6s if he moves. So, personal abilities. I see you. If this M.E.R.C.S successfully suppresses a target, that target receives one attack which cannot be overwatched. It's alright, suppressing the target, then you get to hit them. Mobile. This M.E.R.C may attack while bounding if he is using attack and move. As if he is using attack and move. So effectively you get to move 2 and still shoot someone. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. So lastly we come on to the agent. Initiative modifier of 1, reaction of 5, courage of 8, movement of 3, blood of 3, armour of 1, arm failure of 4, intellect of 7. So he's got a pistol, nothing different there, it's a pistol. He's also got a smoke grenade, he's got one of them, base and short range, that's why he's got throw 1, template, that's not very big. Smoke 2, place a smoke token in the targeted location. If the template blocks line of sight between the M.E.R.C and the attacking M.E.R.C, if the template blocks line of sight between M.E.R.Cs, the attacking M.E.R.C decreases the attack roll by 2. In addition, M.E.R.Cs within the template have their reaction increased by 2. This effect lasts for 2 rounds. Which is pretty good. It just means if someone's shooting, say, this model and this model's behind the smoke, whoever's shooting the needs plus 2 FN. So snipers would need 6s, semi-autos would need 8s, heavies would need 10s, and that's before any bonuses or penalties, which is all good. So yeah, personal abilities specialist. This M.E.R.C can move and interact with objectives in base range. That's alright for objective based scenarios. It's pretty enough for anything else. Resourceful. This M.E.R.C does not need to roll when interacting with the objectives, and the interaction takes 1 round less, which is pretty good again for scenario based objectives. Objective based scenarios, and if you're not doing that, the agent is pretty much a waste. So yeah, the G.C.C. To me, they're kind of like the what am I thinking of? The like EU Inc on steroids, but they haven't got. Yeah, they haven't got a medic. They've pretty much got everything they need. Their armor failure isn't that high. They've got heavies, they've got melee blokes, they've got demos, they've pretty much got all the tools you need to be successful. They're kind of like a more defensive based EU Inc. If you want more offensive capabilities, you go for EU Inc. If you want more defensive, you go for these guys. And then if you want something in between, you go for G.C.C. But, you know, G.C.C are a good faction, a very good starter faction, and if you go for them, pretty good idea. So that's it for these. Oh, yeah, one more thing, a little bit of background. The G.C.C, you really should start with this. G.C.C are based in London, and are basically the people who basically run everything. They what the megacons go to when other megacons are kind of acting illegal, and I use the term illegal very loosely. Yeah, they take bribe pretty easily, and Gaddafi and FCC do not like them much at all. But G.C.C find the FCC a necessary evil. Gaddafi probably not so much. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the G.C.C, and that's it for now. So goodbye.